Hey, what's up, everybody? This is another Authors Inspire. This time, talk about Walt Whitman, great American poet, great American author, probably like the greatest poet. Like, he really was a poet, a writer. He wasn't a professor or someone who chose poetry as a profession. He was just a natural poet. He was inquisitive. He wanted to know about life in the world. And Walt Whitman inspired the beats like Jack Kerouac and Allen Ginsberg and those guys and a whole host of other writers and musicians and songwriters and people like that. Song of Myself by Walt Whitman, and that's one poem you should read. Or Sing the Bioelectric. Read all his works, because all his poems are amazing. I think he really is America's poet, along with Charles Bukowski. He's also a great world poet, not just America, but everywhere. It's Walt Whitman. Great writer. I mean, he will inspire you to write if you read him. I think it should be taught in every creative writing class. He's easy to understand to me. Some people say he's difficult to understand, and I don't get that. Like, because he write pure from his heart. He ain't afraid to say things. Like in creative writing class, they teach you. They try to control your emotion, but Walt Whitman, all the emotion is right there in what he was writing, you know. And you can read that. Also, he's inquisitive. He's inquisitive, and it's what's the word? It's transformative. A certain school, right? Him and Walt, Emerson, they wrote this in this way that really examine life and existence. And he was inspired by Emerson. So Walt Whitman wrote these great long lines. Their passionate poetry is easy to understand and comprehend. He's not playing word games when he writes. Like him and Bukowski and Allen Ginsberg, they didn't play word games when they write. They wrote poetry that was easy to understand, you know, that kind of thing. Also, lived a kind of fascinating life. Like, you know, Walt Whitman was just examining everything around him and taking everything in, absorbing it, and trying to make sense of it. So, stuff for now. Read Walt Whitman. You won't regret it.